The Blender Business Show is your weekly team huddle where your business goals and media initiatives mix together. The top minds of innovative business and creative media worlds join me, Producer Jaime, an award-winning podcast producer and host, and a small business owner for more than a decade myself, on the microphone every week to break down their goals, their decisions, their implementations, their successes, and yes, their failures, no holds barred. This show, while being able to illustrate how to do it right, will also help you decide what to do to define a roadmap that helps you grow your emerging brand. This week, I'm going to introduce you to my friend Alex Sanfilippo of Podmatch with our conversation about creative revenue streams related to your podcast.
So I've had opportunity to sign a ton of these books at this point, and all I wrote was a page and a half. I wrote the acknowledgement and the thank you page.
I love it.
That's it. Like I said, thank you and the introduction. Sorry, that's what I wrote.
You're brilliant.
It's a beautiful thing because we built a community around it. And so if you're just for me, we have the softwares, right? So it was specifically around the softwares. But if you have a podcast, it can be your guests collectively being the co-authors in the book. And that's exactly what we did. We had 30 people together make up these two books, and we had somebody run the process who knew the book publishing space, unlike me or anyone else in the group, right? But we just put all of our expertise together, and you can do that with your past guests. And guess what? We charged these authors to be part of it. Like, it's just part of the process, because we were like, hey, we need to break even on the production cost, right? And then we donate 100% of, I've made it very point. I was like, I never want to see a penny from this. 100% of any profit needs to get donated. And we kind of pick those causes and stuff like that.
Sure.
You should take profit. I'm telling you that now. We make profit from our software. That's why we give other things away. Mm-hmm. But I think it's just important to think about, okay, who have I talked to and what have we talked about? And is there something we can do together because of this? I think that that's a really great way for you to monetize once again.
Yes. I had my dear friend Neil Giarte on to both be the third guest and be my stand-in co-host. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of how you can pre-visualize your promotional content before you get underway towards creating it.
Previs comes from the world of film. As you guys know, if you love a movie, you can bet there's an animated pre-visualization of what that scene looked like before it was ever shot. And there's a reason why they're shot so well, so specifically to generate an emotion out of you, right? So take something great from the movie world that we all love and apply it to editing. Because even if you hire an editor, you still can tell him what your pre-visualization is. And now, instead of them just editing in the dark, or they're just caught up in in a style that they have, and your show starts to sound like every other show they cut, now they have a look, a feel, a vibe, because you had it before you started.
We're going to hear from Laura Mays, co-founder of the Mom 2.0 Summit.
Their target market was moms. And so I said, let's just do an experiment. You guys keep pitching the people you're pitching about whatever you're pitching for from a PR media relations perspective. Do what you're doing. This group, let's just only focus on mom blogs. Like, let's just reach out to them, just look at what they're wanting, like, see what kind of response we get from that. And the group that reached out to mom blogs way outperformed the group that did the other. And so to me, I was like, oh, okay, my job might be changing. Like, our jobs changing, guys, in the sense of, like, I don't think I would say like going to like media is changing or that sort of thing, but it was like there's something in the air.
Today we're going to talk to Jason Florent, aka Jafla from Exhibit Trail Studios. So when people approach you to illustrate a book, have you heard a lot of them make mention that they've seen your animations and that's what made them interested? Like, have you seen directly that relationship go?
Yeah. It's like, I would say, if I was going to give it a percentage, I want to say like maybe 40 to 50% of the time. It's someone, it usually starts with, the conversation starts with animation. It always starts with animation. It's like, hey, I've seen your animation work, or I have a story that I've written, I would love to have it animated, and then I'll get you with the note, and then they come back, well, can we illustrate it as a book? And I'm like, boom, there you go.
There you go. Now you're asking the right question.
Yeah, now we're talking.
So, when we first came to West Palm Beach 26 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It was crazy. We were new and young and not divorced. All those things. We were so fresh.
Fresh-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Exactly. now, we've been through the fire, and it's a weird time to be in media.
Yeah.
But it's also a great time too, because there's all these new ways for people to find your show. There's all these new streaming platforms at YouTube, live show. Like there's so many fun things that we never could have dreamed of 26 years ago. So it's scary for, traditional terrestrial radio. But there's so many other places where people can find us that hopefully, knock on wood, that we won't be old dinosaurs.
Thanks for finding us. Please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Listen into each episode, learn more, and join the conversation today that will optimize your blend of business goals and media initiatives. Please email us at blender@flintstonemedia.com to connect with me. But to connect with the entire Blender community, head to blenderbizshow.com. That's blenderbizshow.com and find the link for our Slack channel. Then please also follow the show on social media. It can be found as @BlenderBizShow on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We are the Blender community, where business and media mix.